members of Congress represent when voting? Their own or their constituents. They should represent the constituents' views because they are the larger group and the constituents voted them in.
The limits on the powers of Congress. The power to tax and the power to impeach. Also, Congress's power should not exceed the other branch's power.
The lawmaking process be improved. The lawmaking process could be improved because there is often filibustering, which is an action such as a prolonged speech that obstructs the process of legislative assembly, while there is not technically contravening the required procedures. If there was no filibustering, the laws would be made a lot quicker.
Provides a bicameral legislation, which is a particular body of government that consists of two legislative houses or chambers. So basically saying that a Congress composed of two separate chambers, the Senate and the House of Representatives, so that the larger states receive many more seats than the smaller states do.
Describe the length and elective terms of members of the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives serves 2 years.
Qualifications of serving in the Senate. In order to serve in the Senate, you must be at least 30 years of age. After that, you must be a U.S. citizen for 9 years. You must live in the state you're running for. Also, you may serve up to 6 years and can be re-elected as many times as you want.
The Senate and the House of Representatives. Both of their goals is to pass a law. The Senate has a 6-year term where the House of Representatives has a 2-year term. Also, in order for the Senate, you must be at least 30 years old, and where in order to run for the House of Representatives, you must be at least 25 years old.
Describe how the federal government spends its money. The federal government spends its money on a lot of things, but spends most of their money on the military, which is 57% of their money.
Congress's express powers. The Congress's express powers are stated in the Constitution. There are 27 of them. For example, the power to tax and the power to make a bill a law.
Describe Congress' power to impeach. If the president breaks a law or does something wrong, Congress has the power to impeach the president, which means the Congress can accuse the president of crime. Really?
Some of the officer positions in Congress. One of the officer positions in Congress, which is most likely the most important officer position in office, is the Speaker of the House, who is the presiding officer of the chamber.
And responsibilities of the House and Senate committees. The responsibilities and duties of the House and Senate are to make laws. Also, they joint committees to take part in Congress.
There are a majority of steps in order for a bill to become a law. If Congress is in a session, the bill does not become a law. If the bill is passed in both the U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate has been approved by the President, where the presidential veto is overridden, the bill becomes a law and it is enforced by the government to make everything simple and everyone needs to agree with the bill in order for the bill to officially become a law and be enforced by the government.
It's a successful Congress. A successful Congress meeting is when the House and Senate agree on something and they get a law passed without any filibustering happening. When everyone works together to make a better community, Congress is extremely successful.